You enjoying that, Lilos? Enjoying that grass? Hi, Ellie. Just sat down here waiting for the water to fill up, so I thought I'd go live. Hi, Mika. I hope I said that right. The horses are just grazing. They've had their dinners, and now they're just. Hi, Freya. Well, hey, I'm here. Are you all right, pal? I've never gone live on YouTube before. I was just live on Facebook, and I thought, do you know what? I haven't done a Facebook live in a year, and Facebook lives are just awful. So I thought I'd do it, and then I just thought, no, there's no point. So I thought, do you know, I've never done live on YouTube. Let's try it. So we're here. I know, I'm here, Ratties. I'm here. Ratties, if I said to you, can you message Ash? Would you know who Ash was? Oh, Kitty, you know who Ash is. Oh no, you can't. You can't make it. Ash is texting me, and I can't reply to her because I'm on live. She said, "Where have you gone?" I'm not on Facebook anymore. I'm on YouTube. Look at Lilo's face. Your fans are looking at you, Lilo's. Darcy's in the background, just yum yum yumming. I've done a few. It's decent. Yeah, I think it's okay. Like I normally go live on TikTok. Um, I have my regulars like Kitty and Ratties. Max doesn't live here, David. Max lives in a very posh and pampered livery yard, like the posh warm blood he is. He doesn't live out in the swamp with my two horses. he lives in a posh place. When's my next show with Max? Is on Sunday. We have got our dressage championship, which we somehow fluke qualified for a few weeks ago. If you remember, I got a third place. I don't know how we pulled that one off. So on Sunday, I've got to learn my dressage test. On Sunday, I've got the championship, and then Leo's next show, I think, is the end of this month. He also is meant to be competing on Sunday at the Southeast Arabian show. But Darcy's I don't know if you can see it on the camera, on the top of his flank, Darcy took a big chunk out of him just before we left the livery yard, and I can't show him with all of the posh Arabs with massive chunk out of his bum. So he's not going. You're going riding tomorrow, yay! I mod for 3 or 4 channels too. Pineapple custard. Oh, pineapple custard for pudding. A bit jealous now. Oh, good. If I need a mod, then I'll mod you. I don't even know how to do that on here. I literally, this is my first YouTube live. I have no idea what I'm doing with these controls. Hi, Leo the lion. Hi, home and the animals. I'm good. I'm good. You gonna ride tomorrow? That's Darcy. Darcy's down there. She's camera shy. She's down there grazing. So Darcy's on the back there. Leo's up here with us, and Max doesn't live with these two. He's too posh. Hey, Rosa. Thanks, Freya. Yeah, and then on the 6th of July, there's another show. It's one of the bigger sort of family shows in the area, and I'm sponsoring 2 classes there and also competing myself. Don't worry, I made sure that I was not sponsoring the class I'm entering because that would be really weird if I won. So Leo's going to go to that one as well. Oh, well, you have to tell me who you're on then, Ratties. Let me know how it goes. Love people doing YouTube live. Yeah, my TikTok lives are normally pretty calm, and pretty cool because although I have a big platform on TikTok, I don't have a big live viewing. So usually my TikTok lives are only like 10 people, and most of them are sort of my regulars that have supported me for the last couple of years since I've been on social media. So I've been really lucky with. You've been looking at Lilos. I've been really lucky with my community on TikTok. I don't tend to get any trouble across any platforms, if I'm honest. I think it's got to sort of just stay in my lane. Max doesn't live here. He's too posh to live in the swamp with my two. He doesn't rough it out here. He lives in a very posh livery yard. Max doesn't live here. Try horse agility with Max. Imagine, I can't keep up with him. Also, doesn't horse agility involve like scary things? Working on my jumping. Oh, amazing, Ratties. I'm so glad to hear that. I remember when you first started jumping. Oh, thanks, David. Appreciate it. It's a hard subject, and it's not a subject that everyone's going to agree with, and people are going to have their own grievances with some of the videos I post and think they're pointless, blah 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 blah. But the whole point is raising awareness. So, even if it makes just one person think that differently, that's the whole point. Yeah, I am pretty lucky, but I do think it's because I stay in my own corner of the internet. Like I stay in my lane. I don't tend to like cause any drama other than dog drama. I don't like annoy other creators and stuff. So yeah. Do you reckon you'll ever try natural horsemanship? Yeah. So natural horsemanship and like R plus and positive reinforcement stuff. I kind of blend everything. So I don't have like a set preference method. Like I will use pressure and release traditional systems. I will use R plus. Whatever sort of works for the horse will be in that moment will be what I use. Um, so like Leo, we did a lot of R plus with fly spray last year, and he got really good at it, although it did take a long time. And then obviously we've come back to the fly season this year, and he's forgotten everything. So we're gonna have to go back over it again. The blue things. You need to get to you need to get to a dog show. Yeah, someone else has said that as well. Hang on, I'm missing a comment. Freya. Yes, it does. But did with my spooky horse. People find it really helpful. Oh, I mentioned it to Mum Freya because Max is her horse. I reckon that I think he just needs more desensitizing to stuff. And obviously, I only ride him once a week, so it's really difficult for me to get him exercise for her and do the work with him. If that makes sense. You might have to start scheming. Don't start scheming. Leo's already started the backing process. Leo started the backing process when he was 2. But for me, the backing process involves all of the groundwork as well as the weight on their back. So he will not complete the backing process until he's 5. But that he'll have weight on his back from a rider when he's 4, but he will not be fully backed until he's 5, like ridden away broken until he's 5. But he started the backing process last year. So he's been girthed, he's been bitted, he's had a roller, he's long lines, he's seen traffic, he's been out to a few shows, he's done all of the groundwork that you do for backing a horse. He just does it over a much longer period of time. Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? I hear a lot from other dog owners as well that have the same problems. You should definitely do some more riding. Oh, thanks, Rosa. Because it's Oh, thanks, Sam. Yeah, the thing is, like, I love dogs, and when I started the Horses versus Dogs series, I was actually a dog walker. So, like, I can mix professions with this and see it from both sides. And I've always owned dogs my whole life. I just don't currently have a dog. And I've had very big dogs. I used to have English Mastiffs, blah blah blah. So, hello, hello, hello. Max is 10 or 11 this year. I can't remember. Who knows that horses can feel your heartbeat and scared if you're angry? Yeah, they can. So the horses are very intuitive because of their hearing and because they're prey animals. They can hear your heartbeat and they can hear what's going on. So when you see my videos when I'm constantly talking to the horses, it's because I'm trying to drown out what they can hear from me. So if I'm in like a situation where, say, a horse is napping and trying to rear on me, I will talk louder and louder and louder because I'm trying to drown out what the horse can hear. So I'm the only thing, my voice is the only thing they can focus on. So that's why I talk so much and so loud to the horses. Dropped my phone in the toilet a few weeks back. Oh no! Darcy is hiding. She's down at the bottom foraging though, so that's good. She's foraging for what she needs. There's loads of different plants and trees at the bottom there, so she can do what she likes down there when I'm concentrating to spook. Oh no, Rosa! You just bought a 3-year-old as well. Oh, it's so rewarding. It is super rewarding. How long have you had Max and Darcy? I've had Darcy 12 years. We rescued her 12 years ago. She was going to be put to sleep when we took her. And Max, we've had just over a year now. They are omnivores, but they will occasionally eat meat. Not necessarily like they won't like seek out to do it. But if there's like a random dead thing, they might just like nibble on it to give it a try. But they are omnivores, for what they are. Herbivores. Yeah, sorry, I'm getting so confused. Herbivores. They are herbivores, but they will very, very occasionally take a nibble of something that is not plant based. So often feel like, yeah, I feel the same. Any tips on taking horses out to like arena hires? It depends what you're sort of asking. Are you talking about the traveling there, or like what tact you should take, or the horse itself, or your nerves? What is the specifics on that question? Oh, good Betties, I hope so. Fresh ponies. Okay, fresh ponies. The one thing I would say to you is if you can control their feet, you can control their brain. If that horse needs to move, let it move. Horses regulate their systems by moving their feet. So if he needs to circle, circle him. If he needs to go forward, let him go forward. Obviously not out of control, but you just move their feet. Yeah, Leo's literally just my little baby. He just loves mummy, don't you? Like he could go down and graze with Darcy, but he's choosing to stand here with mummy. Yeah, I'm taking Max out on his own tomorrow, so we'll see what escapades we get up to because it's pigeon breeding season. So we're gonna have all the pigeons. Is it just me, or do you also give your horses gunnies? What's gunnies? What's gunnies? I've got three, so I've got these two. There is one. Darcy's hiding in the back there in the bush, and then Max doesn't live here. No, Mummy doesn't have any treats, but Mummy's water is full up. Look. Oh God, living tripod keeps spinning. My water's filled up because my trough has a whopping great big hole in it. Right, the water's filled up, Lilos. Oh, look at this beautiful face. Look, you've got flies on your nose. Got flies on your nose. Flies on your nose. Right, hang on, let me flip the camera around because then you can see me for a sec while I get this water out. Can't get any filters on here though, so I look really old. I am really old. Right, I want to put this hose pipe down so it doesn't rip the water back out the things. I didn't turn the electric fencing off either. Oh well, I didn't get that. Right, say bye-bye to the ponies. Bye, Lilos. Where's Darth? There. Bye, Darth. Yeah, it's just checking that the bowls definitely don't have any food left in them. You coming with Mummy? Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Get me. Say bye. Say bye then. You Kelly. You're so beautiful. Yes, you are. You're so beautiful. You're a beautiful girl. Darcy has to live with a 5-hour school permanently at the moment to protect her eye. So she's not allowed it off at night either. So she's blinded. Blinded in the moonlight. You're so beautiful. Mighty beautiful. Got something a bit windy, isn't it? Right, let me go fix that fence line that I thought was slightly down before I leave. He says, 5 minutes later, trees. Hi! The chestnut. This is Leo. This is my 3-year-old. And this is Darcy. What are you doing? Why are you running at Mummy like that? Where did you think Mummy was going? He desperately wants to play. He's asking Darcy to play right now. She's going to have a go at him in a sec. Oh, I just dropped a load of stuff out of this bag. What's even in here? Oh, rubbish. Why is this even here? Must be one of the builders. Because my horses aren't stupid, isn't it? You've got a horse, have you? A friend of mine does side saddle, and she was saying that if I wanted to try, you should totally try side saddle. I've never done it, so I'd be interesting to hear about that. Leo is always coming with. How old? Leo's 3. This is the baby. This is the little baby. This is the baby. And Darcy's 23, so there's a 20-year age gap between them. And then Max is 10 or 11. I can't actually remember how old he is this year. Pirate pony. Yeah, she is. God, Leo! He's just wanting to play so desperately. He's just running into people now. Let's see if we can get him to come up the field, shall we? Leo! Patch of grass now, actually, Mum. Don't play with you anymore. Darcy's coming. I'm going now. Bye, love you. They are funny. Yeah, Leo will be ridden next year because he literally turned 3. It's got to climb through the fence. Leo literally turned 3 on the 14th of May, so just a couple of weeks ago. I won't break or ride my horses till they're 4. I do a long backing process, so he's already begun to be backed from the ground up, and the last point in the backing process is when I get on his back. So everything's done before we get to that point. And yeah, he won't have weight on his back from a human until he's 4. And then just everything goes in. Walk out of my field now. Let me catch up with some of these comments. And they got to, oh no, Raddies. Yeah. So by the time he'll have weight on his back at 4, and then he won't be ridden away, like properly broken, until he's 5. So he'll have weight on his back a couple of times a week, just sat on, nothing happening, no movement, nothing, and then we'll develop that into a few steps, and then we'll go into like a walk, and then we'll go into steering. Like, it's done really slowly, because I don't believe in bringing horses in that have done nothing, backing them in 6 weeks, and then throwing them out for a year. Like, what is the point in that? Why are we doing that? He might as well just be fully developed and developed really slowly and nicely. Like, and I've got the time to do that, luckily. So that is the plan with Leo. It's 45 minutes. Oh, mate, 45 minutes is so long, especially if you had to do that twice a day. He is going too fast. I'm hoping he's going to have a growth spurt because he's hit all that spring grass. Tits on Nerves, a new show. You do rodeo, the bastard knocking barrels and runs. Oh, mate. Compton's a new show. I think the biggest thing for me is because I always come last. So to not come last is like the most amazing thing in the world. So I think you just got to remember that coming last or losing or not possibly doing your best doesn't mean that you didn't win. Number one, you got to the point where you could compete, but the horse was sound enough to do that. You got on its back, you travelled there, you got into the competition. They're all massive wins. And your day will come, but you just have to know that actually it's okay not to have done your best. And it's okay to continue not doing your best for a long period of time until the day comes that things change. As humans, I think we're so used to being able to fix things and make things right that we forget we are just human, and you're allowed to just be human. No, Slut Cat doesn't live in the swamp. Slut Cat isn't here. Slut Cat doesn't live in the swamp. Slut Cat lives at home. How big? Max is 18.2, and Darcy's 15.3, and Leo is just touching 15.1. I've just got to. I'm having my whole corral redone, so everything's a bit of a mess down here at the moment. I need to cover up my feed with tarpaulin because my shed has not arrived to put things in because my horses do not have stables. They even have field shelters at the moment because they've got a roof on it. So everything lives under a tarpaulin in buckets. We don't do posh and privileged here. Only Max is posh and privileged. That's all my belongings. Smallest horse I've ever owned. I think I had a Shetland pony when I was a kid, and then I went from a Shetland pony to a 16-hand horse. So Grebe's probably the smallest horse I've ever owned at 14.2. But I didn't cover that box up. I've just got Darcy's medication in. Yeah, Grebe was 14.2, but I bought him. I rescued him. I paid a lot of money to rescue that horse. And I only rode Grebe a couple of times because obviously I am 6 foot tall, so I don't tend to fit on 14 players. Oh, exclusive for you. I hope you're all listening, or 40 of you. Exclusive for you. There is a surprise coming this week. A surprise. The surprise may or may not be Leo's great aunt. May or may not be Leo's great aunt. Is 5'2" too tall for it? No, not at all. You fit in that perfectly. Yes, go to donkeys, David. Don't be silly. They're big sweethearts, really. Yeah, I said buy ponies. My mum was in your TikTok live talking about pony. That's aggressive. I see on here, yeah, yeah. I'm on every platform. I'm on Snapchat as well, but I don't actually post on there. I probably should start doing that. Oh, ooh, look at this. Ooh. Well, if you remember, one of the reasons that I had to move out of my swamp is because when we lost Grebe in October last year, it meant that I didn't have a companion for Leo, so I can't ride Darcy because I can't leave Leo in the field on his own because literally there is nothing here, right? I'm in the middle of the woods. There is no other horses. Um, so obviously I had to leave to go on livery so that I could ride Darcy and continue Leo's training. That's not worked out. So how do I fix that solution? The youngest horse, Leo, I think. Yeah, Leo. Yeah, it's literally. I'm literally. You can't drive down here in winter. There's no road access. There's no water access. I've got a pump in the back of my car that I can pump water out the river. Like, there's nothing here. It's just a swamp at the bottom of a valley, and this is private woodland. So I can drive down in the summer because it's dry, but it's like a 25% gradient hill on a dirt track, and because it's clay soil, you cannot. There's no vehicle access in the winter at all. Very aggressive, but we don't rely. Oh, bless you. Yeah, I think you need to figure out why he's biting because horses only do that to communicate. So there's something he's trying to tell you. It just might not be obvious. Will I get any more horses? Well, there might be something coming this week because I need something, not because I want something, because I need it. Have I considered a foal? Yeah, so Leo's full sister is currently for sale, and I was offered to buy her about 6 months ago, and I said no. And she wouldn't have been quite a yearling, but she's now a yearling, and she's beautiful. But I just don't have time for two youngsters. Like one's enough because obviously I'm still riding Darcy and Max. It would be different if it was just like I was just riding Darcy, and I could have two youngsters on the go. But I don't physically have the time for three horses in work. Have you tried leaving Leo to play ball? Yeah, no, I have. And I did a whole month of gradual desensitization to taking Darcy away. So we literally just walked away for 5 minutes and came back and did that for literally a whole month. And no, and it's just not worth it. Just not worth it. So, like, he's quite happy to go out on his own, but Leo came from a massive herd, like his whole family. So there was like 15 horses in the herd, and all of them were related to him. So to him to go from a herd environment to then come to me and then suddenly be asked to live on his own, it's a lot for any horse, let alone a horse with the background that he's got. Yeah, I can't wait either, Rosa, because I have no idea what they look like. I've never seen them. He's been done and checked and nothing wrong with him. Too early from his mum. Oh, maybe. Have you put him in with a herd with some pretty dominant mares? I know that sounds silly, but Darcy's a very dominant mare, and she will tell the youngsters very firmly. Possibly, possibly. Bye, Raddies. Enjoy your lesson tomorrow. Tips to be jumping. Make sure you establish a really good balanced canter seat before you start jumping. Because when horses jump, obviously they not tend to land in canter, and if you haven't got a balanced canter seat, you're going to get thrown out the saddle. Hi, Josie. And also with jumping, it comes with practice. Like you can't instantly be good at jumping, just can't. So it just comes with practice, and it comes with really studying like your position and for like strides and things. I always tell my students to shout it out loud. So I'd say to them, the moment the jump is between your horse's ears, you count out loud every time the horse's front end hits the ground. So they'd be like 1, 2, 3, and then the jump will come. Do you see what I mean? That's how you start learning to count strides. I will, Rosa. When they arrive, I will do a video. I've never seen them myself, so I have no idea what's turning up. I haven't got a clue. Oh, thanks, Josie. But I know, my lovelies, my phone's on 15%, and I need to go home, and I've got to get up this hill, eat car. Ink car. I've been practicing my Yorkshire accent, but it's not going very well. I'm trying. His old owner didn't look after. Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? Sometimes horses are just not nice to anything around them. I've had a horse like that. I know other people that have had a horse like that. You just gotta know how to handle that horse, and if it's too much for you, then you just have to say it's too much. If you know what I mean. It is super difficult. In car, on road, jumping logs and trail rides. Oh, yeah, no, strides are difficult. Strides are difficult, and they're really difficult to learn as well. Right, my lovelies, I'm gonna love you and leave you because I need to get in the car, go home. But it's been really nice YouTube live. I might have to do more of these. Anyway, take care of yourselves. If you can't be good, be careful. If you can't be careful, don't get caught. Have a lovely evening and the rest of your week if I don't see you. And see you later. I don't even know how to end this. How do I end this? There we go. End. See you later.